We are moving ahead with the next part, which is where we learn arithmetic inside Java programming, right? And as is the case with a lot of other programming languages, we have these arithmetic signs: plus for addition, minus or dash for subtraction. We have asterisk for multiplication, and then slash for division. Right? And we can use this inside our Java program. As we'll see here, this is the challenge from exercise 1. Create a Java program that will calculate the area within a square. Of course, it is not actually stated here what is the size of the sides of the square or anything like that. So I can just put it as an integer, and I'll just put side, and let's just assume side is, say, 3 units or something like that. And then I can just manipulate the output by saying something like the area of a square of side. Okay, this is where we play around with the output even more, right? We can actually put side here, but remember to put the plus sign. Right? And then I continue. Okay, this is where you want to be sharp with regards to the spacing. Meaning I put one space here, space bar, space bar, space bar, and then I put the plus sign, right? And then I put the plus sign again, and then the result of this, which is side multiplied by side. So a lot of programming languages, they are very particular about capitalization. So if I do this, for example, SI capital I, and I try to run it, the program will complain saying S capital I D E does not really exist. It's not a familiar thing. We are not familiar with that, right? So I'm just going to change it to S small cap I D E, and then see how that, right? So the area of a square of side 3 is 9. So that is what I'm trying to achieve, right? And here we see a few things. For example, we see that we can have in the result area, in an output, we can actually do multiplication, or you can also do something like this. Integer area, for example, is equal to side times side, right? And then you just put area here. And then run it, and you should get the same result, right? So this is putting the calculation outside of the output, which can sometimes make a lot of sense because you don't overload the output, and or you have the freedom of putting the calculations aside. So it's like you have a nice processing and then output area instead of output processing being done in the output. So this is basic simple arithmetic in Java programming.